Hello everyone, I'm Cool Guy, and welcome back to another Planet Destiny video. I have a gameplay analysis for you guys. It's a Trials of Osiris game on Exodus Blue. So on Exodus Blue, we're going to be discussing starting strategies, map movement, and map knowledge. I'm using my Hereafter and a gun that's somewhat outclassed the Red Spectre, and I'm on my Voidwalker. This Voidwalker build is focused around Embrace the Void, Max Discipline, Energy Drain, the Hunger, Nothing Manacles. Now, in this analysis, I leave in my mistakes, we talk about them, and my thought process during the match. And with using the Red Spectre, I know my limitations with it. You gotta know your limitations with it, because it's gonna get out TTK'd by the Doctrine, Last Word, things like that. So being successful with it is gonna be centered around my abilities, my movement, and my decision making. We have rangefinder, we have counterbalance. It's pretty much ideal for these assault rifles. In the middle tier, no range perks, no stability perks, either lightweight or a pinned magazine. We end up going with the pinned for the extra rounds. Now with the Exodus Blue, I like the train side for a couple reasons, because when you're right here, you can go behind you if you're taking fire, you can go down below, you can go to the left middle lane, you can go all the way left, but you have to hit this angle very sharp, you can't take it wide. You want to hit this at the same exact time that they do, so you might see each other at the same exact time. I take this angle very sharp, and this might happen to you. We have 3 enemies on our right, so I immediately call that out. What ends up happening is I take this first shot and I down the Titan. So we just keep kind of going with it, playing it out, and I end up taking them all out, but that doesn't change it. The mindset still kind of stands. If I didn't get any kills, I would stay behind and just try to survive so my teammates could be on the flank. So right now, we're trying to figure out where the other team is. Now, on this right lane, I don't see anybody. They start saying, okay, they're all left. So I take this angle wide and I'm checking all the sniper perches, all the regular spots that people are at, try to figure out if they're trying to pick somebody off. They end up getting kind of pinched in here, so I come in, I end up getting a Red Spectre kill, which is nice. We're still trying to locate the other two. We have a teammate on the bottom right. He's got a guy, and the other enemy's right here. And this was just bad communication. I saw this guy, I ended up taking him out, but he throws a fusion grenade, sticks me. They get the round-winning kill, but the deal is we learned a lot from that. We know that that Sunseeker is using fusion grenades. That's very important in the future. Starting off in round 2, same exact thing. We have 2 teammates going left, I go right. I'm going to be looking at this right lane. We're going to hit this angle very sharp. All of a sudden, I see this invisible hunter, right? So I take a shot and miss. We prime him with the Red Spectre. Now I throw a scatter grenade with the Nothing Manacles to choke that off so he can't come rush me with a shotgun. We end up cleaning him up easy peasy. But that was important for what we want to do in starting strats, because they now know that we have a presence on that left side, or their left side, our right side. We go wide right, try to stay off the radar. We only blink once so they don't, they can't audibly hear us. In this spot right here, we're going to revert back to a screen from earlier. What happens is people will look down that right lane kind of hard scope like these two guys right here. I've gotten so many picks just because they know that I was right here previously and I hit them on that right side. So I'm looking around. I think I see something, but it's like a crow. But I push up. We have our teammates pushing up. They end up getting a pick. And I take a shot with the Hereafter, and I don't get anything. So here's a bad play by me. All right, and I keep this in here so we can learn. We have the Crest of Alpha Loopy Hunter kind of rushing around. His main goal is just getting revives. I stay in scope way too long right here, and my teammate gets cleaned up. I should have gone behind me to pick up my teammate behind me, but I stay right here to maybe get the revive, and I start getting it when it's way too late. It was just a horrible play by me. We live and learn, and we go on to the next round. For the next round, I decided to change up my starting strategy. I ended up going left with my teammates, and sometimes you just got to change it up. Now, my role is to be a scout. I'm looking left, I'm looking right, trying to call out enemies. There's that Crest Hunter. I call him out. So one goes for him, and the other disengages my friend, and he comes to help me. So we have this wall on the right, and I like to jump into that wall, into the corner with blinking, skating, because what I'm trying to do is a call out. So in the top left, if you look at the radar, we have enemies on the right. I would be safe if I was in that corner, but I totally overshot it, but it's all right. It worked out. I end up going to the middle lane to try to push up. I have my teammate kind of behind me, push up with a sniper rifle. This invisible hunter gets some shots, so I prime him, and the Nothing Manacles do the rest. So Embrace the Void, I get my health back. It's all going. I get another pick on this Warlock, and I should have stayed with these orbs, but we have this Crest Hunter, and we know exactly what he's going to do, so we hunt him down. He's going for revives. I have both grenades, so I throw one scatter grenade cleans him up. It's all going again. He revives another. Same thing, right? So I'm using my abilities, using my movement to my advantage, and the Crest Hunter kind of comes up and he tries to wombo combo us, and we end up getting the kill. So that round was mostly about callouts, movement, and putting it all together. I'm looking, I end up seeing a guy. So I'm far enough away that he doesn't see me. He's pushing up left. That means I will be completely behind him. What ends up happening is both my teammates go down. I do have my super. I get close in with this scope on this Red Spectre. I missed a lot of shots, so I end up throwing a Nova Bomb. The Hunter comes at me. I get a body shot and a beatdown. Now, he made a very good play with the Flux Grenade. It's very beneficial, especially in trials, because what you can do, I do Kobe this guy, is if you do get a stick, you can totally disengage and go for the next guy and get the kill. So very good play by him, and we're still tied 2-2. So we're doing the same thing. What we start noticing is if they're giving you the lane, you take the lane every single time. Because my friends are on the left, I'm coming on the right, and say the map is into 4 grids, 4 quarters, they're in a quarter of the map, we're pinching them. And here's another bad play by me. Miscommunication by our team. The Crest Alpha Loopy Hunter, he comes in, he starts getting revives, and I end up getting shotgun. Just bad communication by our team, but we ended up getting the pinch that we wanted, and my teammate closed out the round. My teammate Callie here does have a Nova Bomb, and if you have a super, especially a range super, where you can get it from far away, use it every single time, especially if they're grouped up. It may be different if some enemies were coming our way, but they weren't. It was the correct decision for our team at that time. And that Nova Bomb was also the difference between a 3-3 game and a 4-2 game, so now we're pretty comfortable. I'm using this right lane again because I feel confident in it. They're giving it to me, so we're going to take it every single time. I'm pushing up. My friend, teammate Lynchloft here does have Arc Blade, so we're pushing up trying to funnel them and pinch them. Well, what ends up happening with all that and all the sounds going on, their teammate popped the Arc Blade. He comes at me, he ends up cleaning me up. So my goal right now is to kind of switch and look at my teammates, try to find callouts. Where's the Arc Blade guy? Where are they coming from? My teammate Callie does come over here and pick me up. So same thing, it's kind of a reset. We have Lynchloft on the right. He isn't calling anybody out. I'm trying to get some pot shots on some people. We have one guy left. It's the Alpha Loopy Hunter, so we're trying to get him away from those orbs. I decide to stop chasing him right here. We regroup. My teammate says, I'll go right. I go up the middle, and my other teammate's going to go left, but we end up meeting. We get the final kill, but we knew that this was going to happen. So remember earlier, that guy that has fusions, I'm calling out to my team right now. I'm trying to get pot shots. He has fusion grenades. The only thing he's going to try to do is stick you, so just kind of let it all run out and we'll clean him up at the end, and that's what ends up happening. So there we have it. Again, we were using a gun that isn't really top tier. It was more focused on my decision-making movement. We still made it work. We still made a game out of it. Exodus Blue will show up again in the Trials of Osiris, and hopefully you can take something from this analysis with you to help you out. I am Cool Guy with Planet Destiny, and we'll see you out there, Guardians.